Okay, that's
Like
good enough.
extra lube.
Let me just throw this question out here. Zherka, what is at the top of your mind in terms of things that you want to know today in regards to these ladies? Like, what would you like to get to the bottom of?
I want to know if Adri remembers me grabbing her number at that
The
party,
greedy evil
or if
returns.
she's just being polite.
No, I said it first.
What year was it?
I think it was 2 years.
The
No, it
cross,
was,
Yes.
yeah, 2
followed
years
Yes.
ago, right?
Thanos.
Yeah,
The
okay, you
heavy-handed
I have a
evil's
very
army
good
moved
memory.
further towards their actual goal.
Didn't you get the,
But for
the
that,
ball from
it
my
would
dog
require
at the
a
time?
ship.
Like I was playing with my dogs and I had a ball and like
Is that like a sexual thing? A real dog?
yeah, I brought my dogs, remember? And I was like
I don't
playing with them in
remember
the
that.
backyard and you got the ball and that's how we started talking.
That's what you do if you want to hit on a girl.
Yeah.
You sort of like abduct her dog to take him from her.
Yeah, we played
Yeah.
fetch. Like
Yeah.
I don't remember the dogs. It was that barbecue.
Yeah,
party,
and it was
right?
in the back part of his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can confirm that Zherka has Riz IRL.
Yeah, for sure.
He's hot.
Tanya and
I
the
did
truly
give him my
offensive
number.
evil's armies
Yeah.
continued.
That's the third
The
time
sun
you
had
did that,
completely
you
set.
told
It was
everybody
now
in here
dark.
I
except
didn't
for
call
you.
It's
it.
business.
Jesus, of course.
I think he has nice teeth.
I gotta be at least lukewarm.
I said I liked your hat.
Advantage of the
That's- I
opportunity
can take this off.
and attack them now.
He does have a very complicated hat. You'll do well here with a fancy hat like that.
I
Yeah, I
would
actually made
suggest
this one,
something
but I
else.
don't-
Did you really? You wrapped yarn around the New York
now?
logo or what?
Oh,
Do
no,
you
it's a
want to
proprietary
talk things
secret.
out
Oh.
again?
Yeah, I make hats.
Have
Oh,
some
you
other
do? Okay.
hippie hogwash
Sure.
you want
There's a lot
to
of fancy
share.
hat connoisseurs
No,
here.
not this
Zherka,
time.
you into that? You've been wearing the same
I wanted
hat
to
the whole time I've
suggest
known
that we
you.
What are you
focus on
hiding?
defending
I
the
came
country
here
and
with
building
one
the
outfit for a
defenses.
weekend, and I told my
Otherwise,
team, I'm
they'll
like, you know,
never
after
celebrate.
one interview, they're gonna make me film all
That-
day, and my team's like, book a
that
flight
doesn't
home. I'm
sound like a
I'm
bad
telling
idea.
You, I'm not booking that.
But
return.
attack is the
They're
best
gonna
defense.
Book me. And was that right?
You're right.
And I brought one pair of clothes, and but now I'm moving out here.
It's
And
been
I
a
work
long
here.
time since I had a friend whose name began with Z.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's kind of bad. It's just like an underutilized letter.
Okay. Is that a dig?
Your little
No, but I
sword
used to be friends
dug
with
out
a dude,
ruse.
Chris Zeppieri,
Okay.
and I don't know how many Z's I've really had since then. Although I'm guessing that there's probably some that I'm forgetting. I'm just saying it's kind of rare. Shout out to Zelensky, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, he's making money.
Lots of Z's, yeah.
Definitely. So okay, what do you want to get to the root of with these women? Because we've seen Zherka,
I just-
the Oracle, but we haven't seen Zherka.
I just like my
The
whole
ladies.
message, and you're gonna agree, but maybe you won't say it out loud. My whole message, why I'm on Earth, is to remind women your lives are easy and ours are hard. Your lives are so
order to be
easy.
able
We
to
could talk about it for
defeat
10
Lich
hours straight,
daylight
and I'll just be
active
winning
heroes,
for 10
the
hours straight.
hard-hearted evil
But
will
it's
have
not
to
like an
use the
offensive
lecture
thing. It's
hall.
like your lives are
There,
easy,
scrolls
our lives
could
are
be
hard.
examined.
There's
which
nothing-
make
now
things
everyone's
already
switching.
researched
There's
even
nothing easy about getting
Sounds
gang
pretty
banged and
damn
having
sensible to me.
business
Bend
and turning
over,
that
dude.
All
into
the
a
help we can
corporate-
get
Okay, that's
against
1 in a
these
billion. Okay, there's not that
sunbathing
many
goody
porn stars getting
two-shoes.
bang-banged.
Yeah, are you speaking about womankind or about
I mean,
porn
I had
stars?
to fight hard to get to where I am. So, I mean, I grew up in foster care, and I'm here, and I have a house, and I've got
You
So
got a
you
lot
think I
more
have it
money.
easy.
Adri, you got a lot more money than male porn stars.
yeah, as I
Yeah,
should because
that's how
I'm
easy it
take-
is for you.
No. You get more money because you do more work, and my body is a temple. My body is worth more than a male porn star. I'm sorry. It's the only industry where women run and make more money, so I don't feel bad about it. But
That's
it's
not true.
easy.
Women make more?
Yes, porn.
Of course.
women
No,
make
the
more
owners
money.
are men.
Okay, but as far as
They-
we're
they
limiting
still
ourselves to
make
the
more
performers.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even nowadays, like, I mean, obviously with OnlyFans, like, we control our platform, we control our money.
But check this out. Since 16, you girls have fucking DMs. Your DMs filled with people like Adam. How many girls go to LA at 16? If Adam and I went to LA at 16, we'd fucking starve to death. You guys could just figure it out. You guys could just figure it out.
I feel like
Since 16, the world is fucking with you. Bro, we have to make money to get a fucking poke from our grandma on Facebook. Nobody, his notification. This guy's famous, right? His notifications are dry. That's what
He's
a man.
right.
That's what a man's life is, dude.
And I
Even
can't,
when
I
you're
can't
famous.
tell if these girls just respect my girl or if I'm a fucking loser.
No, no.
I think
Yo, Adam,
you're
Adam,
cool.
do you think you got more notifications than these girls?
Take me
Hell
Yeah,
no.
but why do you?
That's opportunity.
This
What
entrance
makes you
seems to
think
be
that
These girls
I-
are going on Joe
The
Rogan.
work-shy evil
Joe
decided
Rogan, you
it
can
wasn't
First of all,
worth the
Joe
effort
Rogan doesn't
and
want to
just
have porn
passed
stars
on.
on there because I've already
Really?
talked to him. Second of all,
Wait, tell us what you guys talked about. That's big deal. You start
Yeah,
having you on, you might as well leave.
no,
Show
no,
the DMs.
No.
Joe
But
Rogan,
also,
let me know.
what makes you think that I'm going in the DMs and making money off my DMs? Like I
No,
started,
no, no. You have the opportunity to. Adam,
But
he
you
can't
have-
get a nickel from his grandma for his
But-
whole fucking
But
life.
you being a male have the opportunity to make a higher income in most types of jobs. Like
Grandma.
Like what? Electrician? Like the
any
hard
job,
jobs?
a business job, like what? Like the hard jobs? Like you don't want to fucking put in work. You want to be lazy and just
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Then
That's why we're podcasting.
oh my god.
You chose the laziest fucking job.
The most
my God.
indulgent job where we can just sort of sit there and pontificate about
Like,
things.
when's the last time you laid tiles or done something like manly?
Never. And
Yeah,
in
me
fact,
neither.
I blame the world around me, not myself.
You know when I started hating women?
You hate women?
Oh, you're a woman hater.
Oh, I hate
He
them.
said the quiet part.
Oh,
It's okay. Call the police.
it was
Yo,
obvious
check
you
this
were
I'm
out.
like-
gonna delete that number. I can't believe you spit at me and then you.
But check this out. For 5 years, I'm bouncing at nightclubs, getting $50 an hour. One bartender's making $1,000 doing fuck all on a slow night.
Bro.
And I was like, I'm robbing that bitch. Are you fucking joking me? $50 an hour and I gotta fight those fucking Hell's Angels?
Did
What
you-
the fuck?
Did you ever think that maybe you just aren't good enough to earn more money? Like
If I was a bartender, would I make 1,000 like her?
Maybe it's
Hell
you.
no.
I think if you had big fat titties, I would pay you a lot of money.
I'd have to go trans for that.
That's not always true because I got big fat titties and this these make me nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Do you relate to his worldview where he feels like girls all have it easy and with guys it's just life is
Threw me
just
at the
strenuous?
enemy.
Bro, he's tall with the whitest fucking teeth I ever seen. I can't agree with him because I'll stop getting pussy immediately. So just for pussy's sake, I'm agreeing.
He does have nicer teeth than you, and that's fucked up because his are fake. You have veneer privilege.
It always confounds me when tall white guys like say that life is super easy because I
Wait,
got
why do you
some
say I'm
fucking
white?
years.
I'm
yeah,
fucking
The
ISIS,
heroes
bro.
of
What the
Makesville were
fuck?
indeed
I'm
made
ISIS. I'm not a white guy. What the
I'm sorry,
fuck?
you were white passing. I haven't seen
I'm
your eyes.
ISIS. You know ISIS?
White passing, that's how you
And it
forget you
performed
these days.
Yeah.
You know
You're
ISIS?
Chinese, nope, you're white
Middle
passing.
Eastern.
Make up
Yes, I'm from ISIS. Have you been to ISIS
I
Island?
was
Just
born
hit
in
him
Kuwait.
hard enough. and
Okay,
they'll
but you know
play you
ISIS.
Yeah, I
balls
know
again.
ISIS. I know you're talking about the Middle East.
You're saying ISIS like 20 times
No, like
in a row.
I
You're not gonna
know.
be able to fly back home.
No. They don't let us fly anymore after 9/11. They don't do that.
Hard to believe.
Really?
I mean, I don't really have sympathy for a world built
Thanos must die.
systemically by people that are men who have made it who have made a world where it's easier for women to be exploited for their sexuality and desirability. Because first of all, okay, the world might be a
The
little
night
bit
was
easier to give
almost
person,
over.
like me a lot more opportunities, but I've been like mid most of my life, and it was way harder to like make a lot of money.
You're saying women don't have privilege like hot chicks have.
Yeah, like you know, like okay.
I
like,
don't even think hot chicks have privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you're a hot chick, everyone just assumes that you've got it easy. Everyone assumes that you're making money and stuff like that. But like a lot of the time, you have to deal with a lot more bullshit, and then you have to deal with people putting you down because you look good.
Yeah, but I'm framing it the way they're saying, like, oh, like we all have these DMs and we have all these opportunities, and I'm like, okay, 80% of women don't really have like things like that. Even though it's extremely annoying, I do feel like we're only talking about like a certain type of woman that isn't.
No,
like,
even you could be a
representative.
fat bowling ball with two
My-
shoes at the bottom and you got DMs. You could be like the fattest bitch on earth and there's a category for that on Pornhub. And check this out.
There's a category
Adam
for you on
and
Pornhub.
yo, us three boys, our whole lives when we were trying to make money,
It was
you know,
daybreak.
we struggled. When you guys struggled making money, it came with yacht parties and free lobster. Get the fuck out of here,
I
bro.
don't think I've ever.
Whoa.
You guys got free lobster
Bro,
when you were
baby.
struggling?
No, baby.
And then crabs.
No, I grew up in foster care. I was a stripper living in my fucking car, and
So
then I
no
went
guy
into
took you on a
porn.
date?
I take myself on dates, but
No, when you were young,
queen of
when you were
evil.
16, 17, no guy took you on a
I
date.
didn't even go on dates until I was 19. I didn't even use my virginity until I was
Okay,
18. Why do you think I was getting guys to
Adrian,
like...
19,
You think I was 16 being a hoe?
19, you go on a date, the guy's paying.
I almost always
Right?
pay for dates.
No,
with
you
men.
don't.
I
You're a
do.
rich
my
OnlyFans
fucking
girl. We
cap.
get
What
it.
the
Even before I was a rich OnlyFans girl, I always paid for men because I just simply
You
don't
pay for men on dates.
Yes.
That sounds like you have no
Holy
respect for
lying.
yourself.
I
That's
think I just-
marketing, bro. That's
I
marketing.
think I just like to pay
That's-
for men because I
Plug
don't
your
really care.
OnlyFans now. That's marketing.
OnlyFans
You've
is
never
girl.
paid for a date. Come on.
I've always paid for a
Adam,
date.
you believe this?
I also
See
paid
what
for
I mean?
the room.
That's
we
some
fucked in.
self-loathing shit, though. As
Yeah.
a woman, you need to be like basically allowing all these guys to put forth. It's like a science fair. They're doing their best
So,
job possible
if
to
a
impress you.
guy, If I accept a guy bringing me to a yacht party, I am a girl who's living an easy life who like doesn't have to work hard, or I could be a self-hating girl because I just want to pay for the foreign experiences. So I can
Let her pay, Adam. Why are you
Yeah.
fucking?
Nah,
What are you doing?
All about that, for sure.
We go on a date after this. You're paying.
Yep, you need to take me
Yeah.
out to Nobu, and then if you pay,
I
I'll
have-
vlog it.
Will you really vlog it?
Yeah, I'll
go on
vlog the
a
shit
date.
out of
He'll
it.
take your
Yeah.
Instagram pictures. That's really all we're good for these days, anyway, right?
I don't think I've ever really seen a man as a bank
Enemies
account
have
because I
entered the
don't want
dungeon.
to rely on you guys for anything because I don't want to be controlled by whatever
Exactly.
you want me to do. If I have my own money, then I'm going to move exactly the way I want to. And if
That's
you don't
wrong.
fuck with it, then we're not going to pay. We'll interact
Every
with each
woman
other.
on
Exactly.
earth wants to be controlled.
Whoa, what the fuck?
The truth. It's-
What do you think? Where
That's
did
what-
you get? Who hurt you?
Probably
Who hurt
ISIS,
you?
something.
Probably his mom hurt you.
ISIS.
But I have been hurt. I have been hurt. That's the point.
Exactly. You've got some deep-rooted problems.
Check this out though. I have been hurt, and if let's say I have a long list of girls I dated, that's my experiment. That you guys aren't as generous.
Maybe
as us.
you're just
You're
like a-
paying for
a shitty
Adrian. You don't
person.
pay
You
for
don't-
dinners. Stop. Look at her smile.
Oh,
what the
shit,
fuck?
You got her.
When
right.
was the
Enemies have
last time?
entered the
I can't
dungeon.
remember the last time I even went on a date. I'm a CEO, baby. I don't have time to go on dinners with a little men like you. Okay?
Oh shit.
Why do you think I never answered your texts back when you gave me a number?
Challenge.
I don't even remember texting.
You did text me.
What'd I
Pull it
say?
up.
I don't know, but you would try to hang out.
But I don't live here, so I was probably up north. There's no way I could hang out. But I did ask you to get on my podcast. It's so bad, like I'm
So you dated a few women and they gave you a hard time?
try and find a woman on earth that's not. Go
I
ahead.
think it's really easy. But I think if
Yeah.
you lead with money, then of course you're only going to attract people who want you for your money. But the same way you may hate women now because you've had shitty experiences is the same reason a woman would probably hate a man for having multiple shitty experiences with men. But we can all agree that the reason why you're attracting shitty people is because you're shitty yourself. The same way a shitty
Exactly,
woman would attract
exactly.
shitty guys
check
who
it
only
out.
want
You're,
them for
you're
We hate
creating the world around you.
My gay frog gang, my community, we're the gay frog gang.
You're
We-
gay?
What do you mean?
No, no, no,
we?
no.
What do you mean we?
We're straight. It's marketing, guys. So check this out.
I don't mind if you're gay.
We're talking about the modern day woman. You want something that's gonna traumatize you guys? Adam, me, all three of our moms agree with what I'm saying. They wouldn't say it out loud, but all of our
Adam
moms
looks
agree.
suspicious.
He looks
Your mom wouldn't say women are gold diggers.
Payday.
All of our mom, any mom who got a son would say that to her son.
My mom's a pretty hardcore feminist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Really?
like if is your mom like a cool mom? I feel
My
like
mom's cool as shit.
because my mom is definitely not a gold digger because my dad was a lame. So I feel like they both just had like an equal partnership like most people in the world usually do. I don't think my dad was like an NBA player.
That's
and
the
my mom was
word.
a loser.
I love you. She said equal.
I wanna
Do you
paint the
think-
picture
Do you
for you.
think men and women are equal, really?
In many
Yeah.
ways. Let me
Whoa,
just.
bro.
I want to paint a picture for you, Zarka. Her birthday party. Tons of people there, hundreds of people there. Kazumi is tied up and being lit on fire while her
A new
boyfriend
room has
sits
been
back
discovered
and
in the
smiles
dungeon.
and watches with pride.
This is real?
This
Yeah.
happened. I just
This is
footage.
fetish?
give me your thoughts on this dynamic.
Like, how long is she on in the Inferno?
Well, they were selectively burning her.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like
I'm
she was fully
I'm a
engulfed.
kink girl. I like being set on fire sometimes. It's a hobby.
Really?
Yeah.
Set on fire, like fire.
I like him. Yeah, I'm kind of like.
It's like the perfect woman.
Yeah.
Listen, you also get that gasoline
I'm
and shit.
flamed on fire. But that's like my kinky
The,
personal
the
life.
cops would
yeah.
ask and you'd be like, it's her king.
I called the cops. There's a woman on fire here.
How long did the fire burn?
I had multiple like getting set on fire performances. The first one was when they like lit my pussy on fire and then my boyfriend like lit a joint with it. And then there was one where me and my boyfriend made out and then we were surrounded by a ring of fire. And then were you there when they had those dildo skewers and they were skewering my pussy and mouth?
I
with
fell
those staffs?
into a burning ring of fire. I'm sorry. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So
I'm a big Johnny Cash fan.
Did you get in the orgy tent? No.
I kept peeking into it to see if anybody was banging.
You
but
leave early. It's like you're
Yeah.
like an old man or something.
Yeah. If I'm not in bed by midnight, there's something wrong.
Okay, I'll start the party at 4 so the orgies you can watch an orgy.
Honestly,
at
that would be great.
How
Yeah.
did you get in? How did you find out? How did you discover you like to be set on fire?
Heroes
I
are on
see.
their way
Dating
to
an
one of your
arsonist?
islands.
What the fuck is going on?
I've dated a few arsonists, but I'll try anything twice. You know what I mean? Like,
But when was the first time?
the first time I got seven. The first. This is
I'm
bizarre.
trying to feel like the first time I banged you, or just banging you in general, that like I didn't really get my money's worth. That I should have probably lit you on fire
You
as
should have
well.
probably done that. We could run it back and do something strange and kinky, or I don't know.
I would love that. I would like to see
we
you with
peg
a
you?
fully burning head of hair.
Could we peg?
No.
Okay, I respect that.
Probably peg Zerka.
I feel
There
like
are
you would
enemies
like
in
in
that.
your
your
up.
Peg
dungeon.
Gurkha.
That is fucking. How come you
Normally,
have no?
normally women haters really do like it in the ass.
I would fuck you in the
Sorry.
ass. So
I love
good.
this.
You-
It's like you hate women, therefore you're gay.
But he's-
I'm
There's
hate
nothing
fucking
about
them, bro.
gay.
He doesn't like fucking. He just gets head.
Is that bad? You're gonna kink
Isn't that
shame?
weird?
You guys are gonna
No,
kink
it's
shame?
definitely weird.
Pussy
I
feels
mean,
so good. How
You
can
guys
you
are
just
gonna
ignore
kink
that?
shame
No, I
that?
understand because
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kink shame you. You hate women. I'm gonna do whatever I want.
No. I don't hate our moms. I hate modern day women. Whoa.
my mom
So you
is
hate
a
modern day women because
Yeah.
they're going out there and making their money.
They're not sharing it. They're selfish.
I'm sharing it.
Why
I'm
should
gonna
we
take
share
care of
it? Like, what the fuck? Do you share your money with women?
Yeah, I lost 80,000 last year on my girlfriend. What the fuck?
Well, who the fuck
that
are you
bitch
dating?
gotta, someone gotta set her on fire.
You're dating trash
What
hoes.
was y'all playing poker or something? How the fuck you
No.
know 80,000?
seems
we
like
just we were traveling and I'm like, yo, bitch, are you ever gonna like pay for a trip? And she's like, no. And I'm not here to fucking argue. So I'm like, I'm just trying to have fun. And I kept swiping my credit card. And then after a few months, I realized, yo, you guys are destroying our lives.
You know, by
Whoa.
70K,
I
You guys,
I
what
took a guy. I took a
something.
guy on vacation to Africa. That was like $40,000 each.
Africa,
okay?
that's like fucking $8 trip.
No, baby, not the way I
Wow.
go. Not the
Yo,
way
I'm
I
right
go.
here. I'm right
No,
here.
not like that. I'm saying, take someone to a resort,
sun
like
had
a big
completely
I
fake
took them
resort.
to
It
the
was
number
now
one.
That's like
place
taking them to
in
my
South
country.
Africa.
Hold on, you
They have resorts in Africa, bro.
Yeah, they really
So let me get this straight. If I take my girl to my country, my third world bombed country, you think that's like a flex?
Okay, first of all, how dare you think that Africa is a third world? They're leading in some medical and
L.
science things. They have some of the best medical teams and doctors out there. So people need to stop thinking.
Okay,
that
how much
fucking
did you
Africa
lose
is
though?
an
How much
advanced-
did you lose?
What do you mean? I
When
broke
you
up with
paid?
a guy, so I lost 42,000, but I took him on 2 months over here, so probably around 97,000.
We had Richard Spencer on this channel this week, and that was still the most racist thing anybody said. I couldn't even think of anything to say. It took me like 2 minutes. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Anywhere outside of the West is usually a third world country. Like go on Wikipedia.
Oh, bro, you have no education. You have no fucking education.
Not to mention-
America is not the number one place.
I'm a
gonna tell you
refugee.
that.
You think I want to go back to my country?
maybe
you from
should read
again?
a book.
Kosovo. I'm from a war zone.
Damn, yeah, it get real over there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've traveled the whole world, and a lot of places are cool. It's not racist to say. You know, Africa gets taken advantage of by the American Empire. This is Neo-Rome. You guys are trying to make the argument the U.S. isn't fucking over Africa for its minerals and resources? What are you, white supremacists? Are you guys fucking serious?
So now he's justifying why he thought it would be an $8 trip.
Where
Why did he
go
forget the
with
only?
that?
Why
Where
did he
did you
forget the
go
only
with that?
black guy in the room to ask if I'm a white supremacist?
Yeah.
Are you?
No, but and he lit a cigarette like it's 1963 in this motherfucker.
Like this is Mad Men.
Yeah, he's Don Draper or some shit.
No, Adam, you gotta explain. You don't think China and the U.S. is pillaging Africa and all the continents?
I've heard a
and
lot about
countries?
this colonialism stuff, so yeah, I think there's some of that.
Payday.
For sure, for
Maybe
sure.
less.
But I'm just saying, don't think that don't think that they're underdeveloped or they don't have like new science and shit like that.
Well, I thought it was a cheaper trip than a fucking Disneyland.
No,
you
it's
gotta-
not.
Oh my god.
Definitely not. Like,
Bro, when I go to my
you know
country,
what?
right there.
You are uneducated. You hate women. You think everywhere else is poor.
When-
I'm sorry, man. You are fucking
all right,
uneducated.
when I'm in
You
my
need to read a
country,
book.
when I'm in my country with $2, with $2, I live like a king.
Okay, I'm so
That's
sorry.
racist to say.
Oh my God, I'm
With
so
$2,
sorry.
if you go to Thailand with 35 cents, you're the fucking king of that place.
Poor you, poor you. Oh my
Come on.
God. Everything's about you. You grew up in such a shitty place. Let me do and wine for
So you telling me if I go to
you.
Kosovo,
Stop being a victim, bro.
if I go to Kosovo with $17, I can start my own caliphate?
If you go to Kosovo with $17 a day, every woman there proposes to you. They get on one knee and they propose. They're like, you got a passport? That's how the world. You guys never left the U.S. The whole world wants that that passport. Am I crazy?
Travel the world.
Well,
I
okay.
would just say, like, in regards to her point of like dropping 40K, it's 40K is 40K. If she dropped 40K on gun plugs for a guy, that's still a fuck
Are
ton of money.
you upset about spending this much money? Like, did it end up feeling bad once things didn't work out with the guy? I assume.
No, because in a meeting time to make like, I would never be a...
But Adri, did you do this when you were struggling on the come up? You didn't pay for a guy on the come up. He paid for a girl on the come up. We all did.
I didn't
We've
date
been
anybody
broke,
on the come up
paying-
because I
paying
was
for
working
dates.
on myself. Like,
You'll never know the struggle until you're fucking in debt, poor, stressed out, and you gotta fake a smile on a date to get some fucking head.
fucking God, bro. Like,
And you gotta pay on the date.
You can check my search history, bro. She knows struggle.
She been through it.
If you haven't done triple anal, you don't know the struggle.
But that's her now. I'm saying on the come up, guy.
Yeah, I've lived in my fucking car before, like just trying to make ends meet. I've starved. I lived in my car for a full fucking year. I didn't date anybody my first 5 years of porn because I was too busy trying to make it. And even at the same time, I was being controlled by pimps or I was stuck in my fucking car. There was so many crazy shit that happened. So like, I don't.
When you
understand the
lived
justification.
in that car, 30 dudes a day came up to you saying, "Come stay at my place." When we lived in our cars, the only person we talked to was like a fentanyl dealer because we men deal with suicide. We have the real issue. You girls don't kill yourselves. We kill ourselves.
I will give
Really?
you that. I'll give you that.
You know what I mean? There's always someone, even a crackhead.
You don't.
Even a cute crackhead. You ever seen a cute crackhead like toothless bitch? But
I'm
she's
looking
cute.
at one.
If you not toothless.
I've seen some girls who are like in that in-between stage where they were like a normal chick and now they're kind of a crackhead, but like they still kind of look all right.
Bro,
Female crackheads always got a tent to go to.
Some of those
Male
soft white-
crackheads are fucked.
My point is, there's no sexy homeless women.
There's definitely
Limited.
I
Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
soft white underbelly.
Something you were on.
I was. I used to be unhoused, so I guess I was a sexy homeless woman.
I mean, but also there's that. There's the fact that, like, you're right. Any woman who has any level of sex appeal is probably not going to be homeless. But also, women are just kind of like the default victim of every situation that is based on physical strength in society throughout all of time.
I agree,
So
though.
when we talk about the patriarchy, it's like pretty obvious why it was formed, because there was a time relatively recently in our history in which physical strength was basically like the sole determiner of everything.
I miss those
inadvertently
days.
dug into a dragon.
I miss the caveman days where I'd be fucking useful.
Do you feel like you're not useful right now? Like, what do you offer and bring to the table?
Yeah,
Wisdom.
why
You guys
should a
are-
woman pay for you like when you talk like this? Why
Because
should
you're
you-
learning.
What
You
am,
guys are
what
learning.
are we gonna learn from you?
This is my wisdom. I've spent a decade studying human beings, and I'm giving you guys gnosis to go to the next level, but you're saying I hate you. I'm telling you.
Wait, you're saying
Adrian,
you hate us?
You should
Like,
go to
don't
the
get it
Olympics
twisted, bro.
or to
Like, you literally just said you hate us.
Not
hate
you guys,
women,
your species.
And then you're saying the exact opposite. You're the heroes. Yourself, bro.
I don't want to see men in debt, but it's a trashy feeling.
You know,
That's the
Maybe
first time
for
you're thinking
you,
about.
maybe for you, but some guys like that shit.
Whoa, what the fuck? Who likes being broke?
I don't know, but a lot of guys like paying for women. Like, there's a lot of guys
That's
that
mental
like
illness.
it.
I feel like, honestly, like the whole time you were broke and paying for a girl 80K, I mean, if you have like such low boundaries that you were just gonna pay for a bitch and you like, dude, after 50K, I would have been like,
Sunrise
this is sus.
approach.
Yeah, why didn't you say something? Why weren't you like, hey, like,
that's not
Because
my
it's a
fault.
woman. What is she gonna get a job?
but you can
I'm
sit
gonna
here,
give her the ultimate task. What?
You can sit here and say you hate women, but you can't go up to the girl you're dating and say like, hey, you need to start paying for shit. Like,
Yeah, what's your
do
excuse?
you have a lack of communication?
It doesn't even matter if it's that one. Throughout all three of our history dating, no girl ever paid for us.
Nah, you bugging. I get paid for all the time, bro.
Really?
I'm about to
Yeah,
take
but
a no.
I feel like you're the type of dude who could get like pussy while being broke.
Oh yeah, bro.
A lot of guys can't do that, but you
Overdraft fucking is my specialty.
like you have the gift of gab. You're a good hang. You know, like you could like show a girl a good enough time that I feel like she'd be willing to. And that's why you'll probably never be homeless. I don't want to say that because maybe you have been, but like
No,
you know,
never.
no, yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. It's like you might not be the best looking guy, but I feel like
Whoa.
your personality would
He
take
has a
you
great-
to.
There we go. Let it out. Let it out.
Yeah, tell them how good
You're
he looks.
cute.
Heyday.
And honestly, I used to be
The
pretty
digging in the
homosexual. Like I
dungeon
used to
had
fuck
paid
a
off.
lot
It
of
was
broke
now
guys when I
daytime.
used to like work in welfare and stuff. And those guys would just like fuck like
Does
they needed a
anyone
home.
else hear a
Yeah.
strange
You know,
scraping
like I really
sound?
was so
Like the
stigmatized
sound
and
of
stupid
someone
as fuck
digging
back then
through
that I didn't
stone.
care
I mean,
about
aside
like,
from
them
us, of
spoiling
course.
me because the dick was
Yeah.
just bomb back then.
I
But
hear it
listen to what you
too.
guys are saying. You guys are
Which
saying,
kind
yeah,
of
I've paid for a
sense,
guy
seeing
once
as
in
how
a blue
the
moon.
body-
Men go 99 years till their heart
maybe
explodes in their fucking
termites
chest,
or
paying for a
something
mid
like
bitch,
that.
for an ugly bitch,
Termites
for a
in
fat bitch.
stone.
Men can
So,
do
like,
99 years.
stone
Could you do
termites?
99 years of paying for some other human?
Nonsense.
You could never
Well,
do
women
that.
are
And if you
addicted-
did
women
it,
are
you'd be
addicted-
dry.
kind of
If you did it,
absurd
you'd be like,
things
this
that
guy's not a real
people
man.
think
You'd be
of.
dry. You'd be like, I don't want to fuck this
Well,
guy.
Women are
boyfriends.
at a disadvantage
However,
in
the
society
explanation was
anyway.
much
So
more
like,
benign, as some heroes
You
were
guys
digging
got it.
another
no,
entrance
we're at a
to the
disadvantage.
totally
Like
caught by
literally,
surprise
statistically,
Eagles
we
dungeon.
make less when
What?
it comes to income. Like
Someone's
we can't even get a
tunneling through
fucking
to
abortion
us.
in most states. Like what are you talking
But
about, bro?
women make
Some-
less because
The
they're not as
excavation
smart as
site
men.
was accessible
Oh
to
my
citizens.
fucking god!
It became
know what I mean?
advisable to pay those
Oh
troops
my
a little
God.
Come die on this hill.
There's
From
actually
their
tests
endeavors
out there. I
permanently,
forget.
which is to
I'll send
say,
it to you. But
axe in
Harvard
the
did a
head.
test out there to prove we are equally as smart. We are equally as smart, and then we actually respond in crisis the same way a man would respond.
Okay, but there are a million different factors that go into why there's a gap wage-wise. But one of the main things that I always come back to is that it seems like men tend to be the highest earners because they go into the fields that are the most demanding. And when you look at fields where you earn the most, whether it's being like some crazy surgeon or doctor or lawyer or whatever, it would appear that most women don't really want to work fucking 80 hours a week doing something incredibly strenuous. And most women are a little bit more attentive to like their overall mental health and well-being and wanting to live a balanced life. Of course, a huge percentage of women at some point will leave the workforce in order to have a child, and then like say their husband is making a lot of money, but they're just taking care of the kids. When they do the census and they figure out how much money people are making, it looks like that guy is earning a
All-destroying
shitload.
evil
The work
showed
she's
that
doing is very, very
wrecking crew what it
important,
thought of
but
an
it's not really
additional
being like
entrance to the
quantified in
dungeon.
a dollar amount.
I feel like
Absolutely
statistically, though,
nothing.
we have to look at like why women don't go into those industries, and often
They can't. A woman cannot be an engineer.
Baby, I went to school for biochem and bioengineering, right? And I was one of only
Enemies have
two
entered
girls
the
in my
dungeon.
class in Drexel. Okay, so the reason why a lot of women don't finish in those careers is because we're pushed out by men. It's literally, it's so fucking hard to sit there. Like I never, all my class projects, I never got partnered. It's so hard to get into that group.
If, let's say,
But I know plenty of women who are doctors and in finance who work like.
I'm saying it's a
Yeah.
good thing you guys can't do it because, hey, you'll
my
never know true anxiety until you get on a plane and see the pilot's a woman.
I just want to acknowledge
That is the highest level of anxiety.
He
I would
said
rather-
women can't be engineers, and then she said I'm a
So-
biochemical engineer or
So
some shit.
I'll
That
finish
was
my
pretty good.
point. Like the reason why a lot of women do not go into these industries is because they're often discouraged and pushed out of those industries by guys like this who believe it's
Sexual
not.
harassment.
You guys feel comfortable with a female
Enemies
pilot?
have
Be
entered the
honest. Be
dungeon.
honest.
Yes.
Come on.
I don't
Yes.
care.
I would rather fly with Mohammed Atta.
I'm not afraid of women. What? But
9/11 was an inside job. It's fake news.
Oh, baby,
you can
don't,
say
don't
that.
even go there. Don't even go
That's
there.
all I'm saying. But
Wow, you
but
uneducated.
Did you have a 9/11 truthers phase? You know that?
No, I don't believe conspiracy theories. Like I don't let my brain go there.
But there are some conspiracies.
Yo, back
Yeah,
in-
but like I'm in my lane. I'm worrying about myself. I'm trying to do good things for myself, build my brand. Why am I gonna let myself falter into bullshit?
I'm with you on the 9/11 one.
back when Molly got
absolute
lit,
evil.
like 2012, bro, Molly and 9/11 Doc was my fucking go-to move.
What?
Like, you put in, yeah,
Take Molly and watch
9/11
the same
docs.
one over and over, or just a variety of them.
No, all of them shits. Loose Change.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
mad at
Loose
them
Change.
shits, bro. 9/11 Docs and Molly was my go-to get pussy move, bro.
Those are
What?
go-to
It was the early version of Netflix and chill.
The tower's going down in her head. Just so
Oh
she-
my god.
was tweaking
Oh
and
my
freaking.
god.
No, but you guys understand what I'm saying? Where it's like, if you guys wanted to, you guys could make bands today. We would have to sit in a dark room and plot for a month to make 10 bands, right?
So-
You guys could do it. That
Sounds like again you're just uneducated.
Take me to the enemy.
every woman on earth has a free place to stay. Like, you know what I mean by that?
There's the homeless shelter for guys as well, right? It doesn't seem that desirable.
So-
You mean you don't have friends that if you didn't have a place,
Enemies
you
have
couldn't hit up one of
entered the
your friends?
dungeon.
Yo, can I stay at your place?
After what the fuck you said in the cigarette you
See
just
what I mean? See what I mean? Now check it out. If I had a fucking swastika on, but I was a pretty chick, he'd take it. He'd take it.
Hell no! Hell no!
That's how men are.
I fuck some racist girls.
Yeah,
See what I mean?
I'm not turning down no swastika pussy. It's just a tattoo.
Yeah, if you were gonna have a chance with Adriana, and as soon as you pull her shirt up, you realize that she's tattooed a huge swastika on her back.
Are you stopping?
My only responsibility is master race.
We should talk about that.
Oh my god!
It's not the fault of women that
No,
you guys
because-
would lower your boundaries.
It's not even that.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
it's pretty privileged because let me tell you this. You guys are both
privileged.
good enough to smell like garbage. If either of you smell like garbage, I would still be with it. I would buy you guys engagement rings. However, let an ugly girl smell the same way.
I wore a condom for you.
See?
Yeah,
Very
see?
sweet, yeah.
First condom I wore in years, maybe a decade. You shit.
I don't
That
know.
is so romantic.
That's how good your
my
butt looks.
first white guy.
One of your
Ever.
islands
That
of
was so
evilness is
wild.
under attack.
In your new life, you said.
In my new BBL body, yes. And then since then, it like unleashed like white guys into my life. It's been a white boy winner.
Oh, I'd
You
love
have
to
lost
introduce you
one
to
of your
Richard Spencer.
islands of evilness to
Who's
the
that?
enemy.
I've been. Who's that
A
guy?
content creator.
Oh, cool.
That guy would set her on fire.
I think he used to date an Asian girl. If I remember correctly.
He's the white nationalist. He just wants a white American.
Well, he wanted, at one point, he said he wanted an ethnic state.
But now he's
All white.
reformed.
I think he's pedaled it back a bit, yeah.
Wait, Adam, I was gonna ask you. I'm like, how come other podcasts are afraid to have those kind of guys on, but you don't care? Don't you have someone calling you and saying, "What the fuck?"
I like interviewing underground rappers and everything, but there's an extent to
The
which it
sun
gets
slowly began to
mundane.
sink beneath
So
the horizon.
I like to sort of
It
throw
would
myself
soon
into
be
the
night.
fire pit and be like, let me get in here with Destiny and Richard Spencer, see what happens. Let me get in here with Zerka, and he can tell a bunch of girls how dumb they are. Yeah.
I think the cool part about No Jumper is the diversity in terms of like, it's just you understand this is entertainment and you don't realize it's necessarily a reflection of anyone's views. And it's just us having an open discussion on different perspectives and how people navigate the world, such as me thinking Zerka is like dumb as fuck, despite being extremely sexy.
Yeah, I mean, she's right. I don't hate women. It's just entertainment.
It's no, I think you probably hate women.
This is my manager right there.
So anyway, okay. What else is an imperative that we discuss? We just kind of got lost in the weeds there for a moment. Okay, can we try to diagnose your mental illness of why you don't like pussy?
Are you?
Yeah, why do
look,
you only do blowjobs?
I'm not gonna lie. If men could get away with it, they would
Days
too,
like
because
these
there's
are
a higher
hard on
level of
the
submission
nerves.
with that. It's
We'd be
harder.
better
It's
off
just harder.
concentrating
Pussy
on
feels
defenses.
really
No. There's no
way better
there's
than a
nothing-
mouth.
A woman underneath
Underground
is a
wasn't
lot
necessarily
harder than any other
Maybe
position.
those
right?
sneaky
Fuck a
little
woman while
heroes
she's
still
on
had
her
an
knees.
ace
Yeah,
up their
yeah.
sleeves.
I will say it is
Yeah, her
like
face.
What
it's an
is
act
that
of love.
supposed
Like
to
if I'm
mean?
like really
You
like slobbing on
always
that
have to
knob
be
and
so
like pushing out like my
vague.
Tiana Trump
Of
techniques,
course,
and it means
this
I
is
really
the
care
bit where
about
I
that.
ramp up the
You know?
excitement.
You've never met a guy that just
How
wants head?
boring
I've
would it
They
totally met a
exist.
guy.
I would just
I
to
feel like I
reveal
like getting
everything right
fingered more so
now.
than anything. You can finger
Extremely
me and leave.
I got a
unboring.
finger-sized dick. so
Just
that's
go
great.
with it.
It's like 2 fingers.
The thing I love about pussy is like, have you smelled some good vagina before?
Never, bro. You can smell, but pussy.
wonderful. You have-
Pussy
you have-
smells so bad you can smell it from a text message.
Smells like the candle store in the mall.
Bro, what the fuck?
Have you smelled a bitch mouth? Like,
Exactly. Mouths are so much dirtier than pussy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna go around like if they was like, oh, sniff my mouth, I'm good on that. I could just, yeah, I'm good.
What is this myth though? You
But they
smelled
told me
good
this-
pussy?
Huh?
You smelled a good pussy before?
I smell great pussy all the time, dude. Sometimes when she get the jeans off, I smell great pussy.
This is good Molly, bro.
but-
He's got good shit.
No, but it's all about the Overton window of pussy smells, where like the older you get and the freakier you get, the more that you're willing to accept some funky smelling vagina. Whereas in my head, the worst pussy I ever smelled was when I was like 16. But I don't really think
Yeah.
that was the worst smelling pussy. I think it just seemed the worst to me because I was so young and I had never smelled it before, and it freaked me the fuck out, you know?
And it's
Yeah.
crazy because you was 16 in like 74 or some shit like
Yo,
that.
back in the day, this
Like
was
65.
Watergate pussy.
They
Yo.
had like the hip to hip bush pussy and shit like that.
I've encountered some like smelly dicks. Like one of the first dicks. I don't know if I told you shit. One of the,
Cheesy too.
yes,
Like
dick
guys can
cheese,
have
dude.
Cheese.
Whoa.
Yeah, I remember
cheese.
this guy.
Yes.
Provolone.
He had like
Yeah,
he was
little
a
brie.
he was a little
Brie?
he had,
Oh.
like he had an anteater penis. You know what I mean? Like
With
he
some
had,
brie?
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
where the skin covers it. Like
yeah, and then you pulled it back, and there was like all this dick cheese. And I was just like, I don't know, man.
What cheese would you compare it to?
Fuck, man. I would say like some
Would you eat it?
feta. No, fuck no.
Oh, me either.
Feta?
Me
Yeah.
either.
I feel like feta is like heavily processed, isn't it? It doesn't just
Oh
end
no,
up like
it's
that, does it?
it's kind of feta-like.
Yeah, it's like feta-like. It's like it's kind of it could be like squish, like kind of like creamy, but also like plumpy.
the worst is pussy
You know?
cheese, and we've seen that.
Whoa, where,
Yeah, we've
where the
seen
fuck
that.
is everybody getting all this cheese from?
I've never had pussy cheese. I don't know what that is.
There's no
I
cheese in the black
Remember,
community.
I was having a threesome with this girl,
That's a
and
yeast infection.
this guy was like, "I
The
want you guys to
inhabitants of
69,"
Lakesville
and as soon
continued
as
to
like
enjoy
I
the sun
pulled, like, he
temples
pulled his
that
dick
made
out,
them
his dick was
extra
just covered in
powerful
dick cheese,
during
and,
the
like, my
day.
face was on her pussy.
It seemed a
and I was just
damn
like,
good
I'm
idea
just
to
not
destroy
hungry
them.
right now, dude.
I'm
Like,
not.
like, cause I was like, and I don't want to tell the girl like, yo, you're like, kind of like congealing and shit. So I just kind of like did that like fake like finger
The
thing, pretending to
excavation
lick
crazy
it and
evil
stuff.
had
That's a yeast
uncovered an
infection.
underground
Yeah, I was
room
like, I can't
containing
really
a
get in here,
scroll.
man. This is a little.
This needed to
Okay,
be
but
taken
we-
to
handle it.
electrical
That's
You
when
guys
you
say all
stop
this.
and you're like,
as
you need to
possible.
fix that.
You guys say all this, I'm starting to think Zerka might have a point. Pussy is kind of gross, man. That mouth is a lot less variables.
Bro, at this point, I'm starting to think they know about some mouth cheese. Like the cheese?
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't see
believe-
the cheese. I didn't see the cheese.
She's cheeseless.
I'm cheeseless,
She's
yes.
cheesy.
Me?
Hot keto.
Are you?
You know, in ancient times, the vagina was, this is how they defined it, psychic resonator portal.
What the hell
Who
are you
defined it
saying?
as that? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Plato, like in ancient times, these geniuses and
Plato said that.
these philosophers said
Oh my
it's a
fucking
portal,
God.
bro.
Heyday.
But if we defined it, we just say gross. This is a portal in ancient times. Like they had different words. Now we just see it as a material. Oh, it's just flesh.
I feel like my pussy is like.
You feel you have a portal between your legs?
Yeah, I feel like my pussy.
I believe it.
Not with a condom on.
You know what's crazy is there's nothing more powerful than what's in between your legs. Because when you think of all politicians, or anyone who gets canceled and loses $1 million contract, it's always because of some woman.
But it's
There's
not,
never any
but
other
why,
reason.
Why do you keep saying it's because of some woman? Like, why isn't it the man's fault for going out and doing these things? Like,
It
why
is.
are you
You're right.
evading all of those
But the-
issues and putting it all on the woman?
Because the man is being feminine, he's being like a woman. He's treating the career as a business.
Yeah, but that's his
That's
fault.
like that's like
his
me
fault. That's
working
not
for
him.
Adam and fucking a bitch back there, and Adam fires me, and I go, damn, it was good pussy, it was worth it. That's like feminine behavior, right? A real man would be like, I'll see you later, and you're gonna give head. But a lot of guys, most guys lose their fucking everything because of what you guys are posting. But Adri is 100. Adri, I love you. You're 100% right. It is those sick fucking bitches. The men that act like women.
I don't really know how that's like acting. Like would you say like I would skip meals to get sex? Like I don't know what.
I don't think you guys would.
You can't skip your work.
I Yeah, that's already work.
Counterproductive.
Yeah, like skip work to get a different thing. Yeah.
But you guys are in LA, so you don't see like what that. You guys are. You know that the guy at the grocery store is invisible to you girls. Like most men go. 80% of men, I'd say, go their whole lives with very little sex.
No, we
It-
fuck fans. We fuck normal people.
Yeah. I
The
was in
second
bookstore.
Sun Temple
Okay, so
must
I
be
broke my
close
back,
by.
obviously.
Those
Yeah.
guards over there
yeah,
are probably
Twitch
not
porn,
just standing
You
around
can't
for
even get a
nothing.
little bit of dick on the side or anything?
No, I have four shatters.
They're not exactly
Did
famous
people
for their
believe you, or they were just like not helping?
No, people do. Like, I mean, I have a scar. I have a
Wait, how long do you think it's going to be sitting?
Whoa!
Like, I should be wearing a brace right now. It's very bad.
Is that the worst pain you love?
Yeah.
Honestly, like.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And she didn't do it on her own terms either.
Exactly,
More like a
exactly,
giant dick.
exactly. So I was saying, so before that, I was at the bookstore and some random nice dude came up to me and I fucked him. Like, I paid attention to him.
Why?
Because I like normal guys. Like, you're just like
Why don't you
lumping
keep
and
him though?
assuming
Why do you?
things.
Why? You know, it's funny. Girls always go, "I gave this one guy some pussy, so I'm a good person." That's the worst thing you can do. Guys who get pussy once and get blocked for life, those guys kill themselves. The worst thing. If you want to be a good girl,
say
give
that.
them. No, if you want to be a good person, that grocery store guy, fucking for 10 years straight. If you wanna be from
You
Mother
hate
Teresa.
all women, but yeah, we should be enslaved to men.
No, that
What the fuck?
guy's working with bags. He deserves it.
My birthday party is like a convention of all people I've had sex with in years. And it's like the diversity in those men is like astounding. Like there's like
They're all black.
no, there was a lot
Bunch
of
of black
white
guys
guys. There was a lot of different types of people there.
Tall black guys, short black guys,
Yeah,
fat
but
black
they were in there. Adam 22 was there. There was diversity in the crowd.
What race is the best sex? Don't be a pussy.
I don't think there's really like the best race.
Oh, really? You had some good white boy?
Yeah, I fucked Johnny Sins. I fucked Adam
White boys
22.
can't fuck. What the hell?
I know Johnny Sins hit it so much better than me.
I think you guys are great.
I just hear about him. Girls tell me all the time about how they go to his crib to shoot, and he'll be fucking the shit out of him for an hour and
was
a half,
now
2
daytime.
hours, and I'm like, damn, I'm putting in 20 minutes, you know?
know-
No, wait a minute.
Like, I'm not.
I just had a psychic revelation. This is so fucking. This is gonna blow your mind.
Psychic revelation.
I've never, in the U.S., is a diverse country and stuff. I've never seen an Asian man.
There's a few.
Oh, okay. So that
Holy,
was,
have you seen a Chinese dude hitting it on the hub?
No,
I don't
there
look
is
for- I
there
don't look
is
for the
some,
men. I
there is
Google about
some,
women.
there is some, and I actually love Asian men. It's kind of like my thing. There is some, and if you go to Pornhub, you will see it. So
Like you get turned on by them?
Yeah, I fucking love
What's
Asian.
the biggest Asian dick you've ever seen?
Too.
I feel like
realistically
they've got
probably
problems.
around
Enemies
9
have
to 10
entered the
inches.
dungeon.
Really? You've seen a huge one? I
Yeah.
asked you, and you told me you
Yes.
never seen it.
Yes.
No, I was saying I was my
dungeon
sentence
heart
was
is
I
being
fucked Leo
attacked.
Weiss and he's an Asian porn star.
Oh,
and
really?
He's pretty
You
great.
got a big one?
Most, like,
whoa, whoa, whoa!
it's a lie.
You,
It's a lie.
you've met a Chinese guy with a 9-inch dick,
Yeah, because he's freaking.
and I have a Bugatti outside.
You
Like,
took a wait. What the fuck was he
inches?
doing with that thing before this?
Well, I was like being a hoe back in the day, so he booked me for it.
you took a 9-inch dick.
And then he went into the porn room.
No, he didn't go to the porn. I'm just saying there's other guys in porn.
Yo, okay, but can you be real with me? Is there a racial hierarchy of
On
penis size?
me.
Is it blacks get the gold, whites get the silver, and then
For sure.
Asian-
is this how? And where do Hispanics fit in there?
Well,
Where do-
Enemies in
Okay,
your
so,
dungeon.
so I would say it would
Give me
be
my
black guys,
orders.
and then honestly, I would say it'd be a tie between like white guys and Hispanic guys. But like Hispanic guys have thicker dicks.
really?
Their
the
dicks are
dungeon.
thicker rather than longer. Yeah,
I would've
don't know
never known
why.
that.
Yeah.
Lately, I haven't really been as obsessed with big size because I feel like I like a good like middle. Like a
Hey,
medium
Dad.
big dick.
Yeah, you like a hot.
Yeah. I wanted to like last time yesterday.
Yeah, I don't need it to meet my cervix, but I feel like a good 4 to 6 inches is like an amicable size that we can probably have.
4 to 6.
4 to 6 is fine.
You gotta knock the bottom out that.
What the hell is going
He's like,
on?
hey.
I feel like there's no such thing as a dick that's too small, but there's definitely such a thing as a dick that's too big. There is. Okay, if you have a 13-inch dick, I can't fuck you, man. Like, that's
Expound on
crazy.
that, though. Like, what
Okay, there's definitely
dick?
guys in porn whose dicks are so big that I'm like just literally might like make my body like a little salsa bowl. You know, like I can't.
You need to
fuck
step
that.
it up. Just put that whole thing in there.
But
Yeah.
if we hook up with
Yeah.
girls, we like don't need giant things in our pussy. We can like come in different ways. So I don't need like a ginormous dick all the time. Maybe like on holidays.
How do you handle a 1-inch dick? What do you do with that?
Bro, you do foreplay and stuff like that.
more
Just, like, a lot of fucking foreplay, and then
powerful.
honestly, like,
You sit on his face.
yeah. Also, like, girls don't need like deep penetration to come. Like, a little dick probably is really good because they're hitting your G spot like easily. You just grind on them.
So
you know?
you just hit that shit like an analog
Normally,
stick or something?
normally, anybody that has like a really small dick like that is always like a fat guy, which is
There are
totally fine
enemies
because
in your
then you can
dungeon.
fuck his dick. And I like fat men.
He was skinny when I met him, so he's known
No.
both sides of it.
Yeah, but I like fat men. Like that's my thing. That's my king.
Does your dick get smaller when you get fatter, or is it just hidden?
I heard that was supposed to happen,
I think it's just the padding there. You know, you have a fat pad that makes it look smaller because it's sort of like has to dig into your fat pad.
Yeah, well, I did develop a feature of that.
But see, fucking fupas, like with the dick inside of you, and having your foot rub fupa. You would love
Hey,
it.
I talked
I know a few.
But they need to be funny.
One of my
And they need
kings-
to reach through my
Enemies
BBL
have entered the
ass,
dungeon.
You know?
Yeah, that is the problem with women who have big butts. Is that at a certain point, if you got like a 3-4 inch dick,
it doesn't fit in there.
Your dungeon
Yeah.
heart
I
is
would have
under
to like
attack.
sit on it.
You have to really open that shit up to get in there.
I fuck girls with big like natural asses where it's been like, oh, this is not like this. Like if I was not on camera right now, I don't know what the fuck I would do if this was in real life. Like I gotta make it work. It's on camera, but I don't know. This is like really not a thing.
Like
Like
you're
my
not
dick.
penetrating.
I'm fucking like 2 inches of the end of my dick are in there, and I'm like hitting it like I'm on camera, but it's so hard to like get in there. 'Cause there's so
Yeah.
much ass. It's a fucking real tricky problem to figure out.
Mind you, I have
Oh,
no kids.
shit.
I have no kids.
You like the pregnant lady.
It's a threesome.
It's extra warm. It's extra
I have a
warm.
pregnancy kink. I have a fake belly bump that I like to wear sometimes.
Tell me what to do.
What do you wear it to do?
Sometimes I like the intention of walking outside looking really pregnant. People will like make room for me. But I like to have sex with like, you know, like a Skims dress on, but like it has
Lead me to the battle.
She's disturbed.
but like it's just like I look so pregnant and like I'm so cute and like fertile.
You're deranged.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
Where-
put,
where
You
does-
don't
where
you
does
didn't have
stomach
sex
jar
put a
take?
pin in that.
pregnant?
Kazumi is deranged. Let me throw this idea out there, and I said this on the podcast the other day, but I want to hear your thoughts. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and this woman made the point that she said the sexual revolution has been bad for women because with women, they have sex with a lot of different guys. We all know that a woman is more likely to orgasm from having sex with the same guy over and over, whereas a guy, you could fuck 20 women and just come, and it is what it is. But on average, this woman was saying that for women, being in a committed relationship or a long-term relationship
Enemies
at
have
least is
entered the
way more
dungeon.
likely to give you significant amounts of pleasure.
On average, that girl sounds like a loser.
You seem pretty smart in context.
I mean,
I might not have communicated
okay,
it perfectly,
so
but
here's the thing. I can agree with that, and kind of disagree. So I agree with that in the sense is like, if you give a girl really good sex, they like you, right? Like any guy that's really fucked me good, I've started to like, right? And I think that for us, we don't get horny. I like to say it wasn't like desire. So if you desire us, it in turn makes us want to fuck, right? But at the same time, I can make myself come on anybody, right? I know how to move my body to where I can come fucking anybody. So there is that, but
you're good at it.
yeah.
The average woman, I don't think, would be able to say that.
Here's what I got from
But building
Amy.
a nice connection does give you better orgasms because you have the love there.
So
for
do you
sure.
feel like encouraging women to have shitloads of sex partners is kind
would
of
soon
like it
be
might
right.
feel empowering, but it's probably not good for that woman's long-term enjoyment of sex, right?
I think the
I don't
more,
think it's harmful at all, though.
Yeah,
I, don't
I feel
think
like
it's harmful.
Damn, Adam, you're in the porn industry and you say that on your podcast. You're real as fuck.
I'm just throwing the
You're
idea. out there.
damaging your own bag. That's real as
No,
fuck.
because
bro.
okay,
That's real as fuck.
Women should be like told that you can sleep with whoever you want. I just kind of think it might not be for
You
the
fucking
best.
up their bag.
You know, like
They do it on camera.
Okay,
There are
50
enemies in
bodies
your
ago,
dungeon.
I probably sucked at sex a little bit.
Your
harder than I
dungeon
suck at
heart
sex
is
now.
under attack.
Every time I have a new sexual experience with someone, I hopefully try to walk away from it with knowing a little bit more about myself and what I like about.
How to make a guy.
The
Yeah.
difference
And
from
or
men
making myself
and
feel-
women when we're talking about sex. Women are all young guys gotta listen to this. Every city on earth has some bum that broke drug dealer who has the hardest chick. He doesn't do anything for her and she's in love with him. We all know this guy. I was this guy once. Women are all mental. We men can hit it. We can hit the flesh. We don't have to be mental, right? She could look like fucking Grimace or fucking Hamburglar. We'd hit it. But women are all mental, and that's why a lot of guys. There's this whole fucking section on the internet where guys hit it right. She orgasms. She loves the night. Still blocks that little bitch. Me. I've been with girls where they don't fucking nut for a month with me. They chase me around to the end of time. Dude, women respond to spellcasting and words, bro. They're so mental. And once you
inhabitants of
actually know what you're doing,
continue to
you can
enjoy
make
the
her
sun
nut with
temples
words,
that
which
made them
is, across
extra
from you at the
powerful
hotel.
during the day.
Yeah.
You could say, "I'm your
Sing
blood
the
father.
damn
Get
good
down,
idea
bitch."
to the
And she's like, she's just nut. If you got a
talking
horn,
about? What the
it's
fuck,
all
father?
mental, bro. It's all mental with women.
No,
It's
I
all
agree with
mental.
that. If I can't.
Why do you think Manuel Ferrer is the highest paid porn star from the men? He's whispering all Sanskrit and all these languages in their ears.
Yeah, sometimes if I can't have
She's
an
disagreeing.
orgasm, sometimes if I can't have an orgasm, I'll, like a guy will kind of talk me through it while we're having sex and encourage me to have an orgasm, and that does actually make me come. So there is
Especially
truth to that.
if you're hooking up with a dude who he's a mean guy, and you know he's a mean guy, but you're just horny, whatever.
I don't fuck mean men. So
Of
don't
course,
worry
you guys have
about-
never fucked a mean guy.
No, fuck that. I wouldn't fuck you. You think women are stupid?
Mean
Fuck
guys
that.
get everything.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I don't like to fuck
You
mean
are
people.
uneducated, man.
You think nice guys get pussy?
I
Nice
think
guys finish last.
You know the
They still
act.
finish.
I dated a nice guy for years,
Do
bro.
you know a nice guy? The act of sex, when you look at it, it kind of looks toxic, right? It looks like a genocide, right? But that's why.
What the fuck you be doing?
No, like if you
Yeah,
wa-
what are
It
you?
looks like a-
Seance
what
or
it looks like.
something?
Does it look
Yeah.
like Titanic to you guys? It's not fucking love.
It don't look like Rwanda.
It look, no, but I'm saying it looks like animalistic, right?
Not always. Sometimes.
Most. Oh my. When
You know-
when he's building up momentum, come on.
When I was a lot more insecure, I
me-
would fuck mean guys, but now I'm not insecure, so I don't fuck losers.
Okay, have you ever been smashed hard?
Like, yeah.
She's been gangbanged by
Yeah.
like 50 dudes.
That's like my
Yeah.
job.
That's why nice guys finish last, because in her psyche, she cannot see him actually smash.
I think nice
She can't
guys
see it.
smash
What are you
hard.
talking about?
That's why women, you women, even when you're successful, you guys Adam would never
Hell
fucking
no.
date a girl out of
I
jail.
wouldn't date anybody like that. What the fuck are you talking about?
what's up?
Crooks
They
get a
might have
lot of
been-
pussy. Am I crazy?
They might have been taken advantage of by a racist police system that we live under in America.
That's
You should
true.
be forgiving of
First
these
time-
criminals.
True.
I
First
think you
time
should
I got
touch some
arrested.
grass.
First time I
Listen.
got arrested, Adri, the most DMs I ever had.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Well, okay, so that's other women, but like
That's
I'm
all
not gonna
women.
talk to no.
Even
fuck
nerds.
No, fuck
Everyone
no.
like-
I want to talk to somebody
Everyone
who's
likes
on
a
my
president.
level.
They're like
you
a
know?
villain. You guys like a villain.
No.
So
not
earlier
sure,
in the
not
pod,
sure.
you were talking about how when you were on the come up, you were going broke trying to fuck mid bitches and women, and then you were talking about how, on the other hand, when we were like in our present unhoused, like hot guys were just magically, hot rich guys were falling off the earth trying to fuck us. Wait, so which is it? What,
No,
what
you
reality
had
are we
it's,
living
it doesn't
in?
have to be all guys. You guys always had a plan B to not kill yourselves.
What?
We've always thought about like, damn, bro, this world's unfair. You guys never think the world's unfair.
Really?
I think a lot of
Yeah.
us think the world's unfair.
Wow.
Hell no. What, in your Ferrari? Aren't you
don't-
guys rich?
Yeah.
Baby, no, I
Or you
pay
just
so
you're
many
driving the fucking
taxes.
Ferrari? It's so unfair.
No, I have a $40,000 car. Like I'm not fucking rich. I pay my. You know how much taxes I pay?
You're rich.
No, baby, I'm not rich.
Adriana Chechik is like the biggest name.
I didn't pay my taxes for like 7 years, so I'm still working that shit out.
See.
Don't say that.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. I got.
We're on the
I
same
got
page.
lawyers.
We're on the
Yeah,
same
I got
page.
lawyers, so we're good. We're good. I'm getting my shit together.
You know what she told me one time that considered quite revelatory. I think this was on Plug Talk, onlyplugtalk.com. Go watch our scene with Adriana Chechik. But she said that one time she met a guy and he was coming over and she decided to surprise him by wearing, sexy lingerie or whatever. And he opens the door and goes in and kicks it with her for fucking 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then he has to go use the bathroom. And then he comes out and he's like, I'm sorry, I just can't do this.
Yeah.
And like she basically like overwhelmed him. That would be my ideal situation with like every girl I met my entire life. Is like I come over and you have lingerie on and you want to get freaky.
That happens to me all the time. Actually, it's very hard for me to get laid. To be honest,
I do
not
get
even kidding
rejected
you.
often.
Yeah.
You're just too forward.
Can we get that as a soundbite? Adriana Chechnik is saying she's having trouble getting laid.
I really.
I'm gonna kill myself, Adam.
I
Are we
am.
capping this hard?
You need to work harder or at least
Oh my
lie
God.
better.
I mean, of course we have options, but those options suck ass. Like, I mean, I could walk outside and a million guys would be like, I want to fuck you. And I'm like, you are co-signing me for probably the worst experience of my life. Like, this is a waste of my goddamn time.
I thought you fucked Adam. You're insulting Adam.
No, that was good.
That was
But-
the best.
Yeah.
I killed it.
Watch it.
No, but okay. So the other day I did this poker podcast, and so I'm talking to this female poker player, Veronica, and she's closer to like a normie than the average girl that I'm around. No offense to her, like being a poker pro obviously is like not like a normie life, but compared to all the porn stars I'm around and shit, it's like, and I'm talking about fucking, and I'm talking about working at getting better at fucking, and like giving some tips to guys about how to stay hard longer and how to, try to make her come and everything like that. And she just responds, she's like, this is just like depressing for me because I feel like so much of the sex that I've had in my life has just been like guys not even trying, not even like even scratching the surface. And I felt the depressing undertones of her saying that, of like how bad it must be fucking random dudes like, and just having them just be terrible. And I felt for her.
Yeah.
You know, and like
It happens a lot.
in an inverse way, I feel like sometimes if I feel like a guy's watched a lot of my porn, he like expects me to go nuts like when we
Yeah.
finally have sex, and it makes me feel like really weird. Like I like don't want to. Like it's like they like see me do like some insane boyfriend shit, and it makes me feel like what
They show up at 30 of their friends.
yeah. And I'm like,
Show up
hey,
with the
hey,
whole
hey.
block.
Add it to the group chat.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why it's hard for us today, because they expect us to go nuts and like try really hard, and it's like sometimes I just want to have like missionary eyes closed, forehead to forehead.
I got a homie who just
Penetration.
became single, and I hooked him up with a porn star. Like I hit up this girl that I knew he liked. I was like, hey, would you go out with my friend? She said yes.
Sunrise
He's
approach.
gonna hang out with her or whatever. And I told him, I'm like, yo, just don't say anything about the fact that she's fucked giant dicks before you. Because I'm like, girls always mention that to me as just being kind of cringe, that whenever dudes fucking porn star, they're always like, oh, I took fucking 12-inch dicks before. My dick's not that big. Like, just don't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Just act like it's all normal.
That's some reckless shit.
What, bringing it up?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be tempted to bring it up?
Nah, not me. The thing is, like, this is something that we both know. I don't need you to tell me. You don't need me to tell you. So it's like,
Exactly.
no, dude. Like, if a bitch fuck dread and I get the chance to fuck, I'm not gonna be like, well,
You just be
I'm
happy.
no
You
Dread.
had that
The
monster,
inhabitants of
but here's
Brooksville
mine.
continued to
Yeah.
enjoy the
Like,
sun
I don't
temples
care if
that
your
made
pussy
them
is like a
extra
Jinko leg,
powerful
like-
during the day. It
We-
seemed
I'm
a
gonna do
damn
my
good
thing.
idea to destroy them.
That's
Definitely.
why when you was talking about how fucking a dude once is rude or wrong or something.
It's rude.
Totally disagree, man. Because let me ask you this: if you had a chance to fuck either of them,
Dawn was
you asked for her
breaking.
number before, so let's say Adri, right? If you had a chance to fuck her once, right, and she never fucked with you again, you wouldn't think like, oh yeah, that was cool, man. I fucked that.
Yeah, but I'm not like the average guy. The average guy got nothing else DMing them, so they go back to like
I feel like-
empty DMs.
Bro, there's people that go on Wheel of Fortune and win a fucking car and a big ass vacation. It's not like they keep winning that shit. I feel like fucking one of
Look,
them is like winning Wheel of
if,
Fortune.
no, if
Oh,
you
I love that. He's a nice
Throw me some
guy.
pussy.
She's Pat Sajak.
if you fucked a woman once, you never fucked her. All right, you
Enemies
fucked her
have
if you've had it
entered the
10,
dungeon.
20 times, then you can claim once.
Yeah, but these
Then
are
you
Who the fuck
professionals.
who want to claim once?
But these are professionals, dude.
Yeah.
You ever played ball with Kobe? You ever had steak from Salt Bay?
Right. Like if you get a chance to play ball with Kobe, you're probably gonna get to play ball with him once, right?
That's what I'm saying.
If you fuck Nicki Minaj one time, you
yeah,
fucked her.
that's all I
You
want.
fuck. You're allowed to say you
Yeah,
fucked her.
I
Let's
don't
be
even
real.
Fuck 10 times. Like if I got in there once, I'm happy with it. Also, I feel like if I fucked like a virgin, I feel like you would be able to walk through life with a lot more confidence after fucking. Then,
So you're pro pity fucking.
I love pity fucking. That's like my sport. That's That's like my like. I like.
It's fun to make somebody's day.
Yeah, I like making men horny. That's my job.
I think more women need that attitude.
But I like.
Kind of dangerous.
But I
What do you mean?
like men.
The guy that you're giving some like sympathy kitty to, that guy's a school shooter.
Oh,
My
That guy's a
pussy's
dangerous motherfucker.
She's giving the school shooter hope.
And bro, there's nothing.
If you was about to shoot up a school, right, and then
you get fucked
somebody
like you're doing.
yeah,
I
son,
save lives in this.
I'm not shooting up no more schools. There's a chance, bro. I live to see another day where I might be able to have that shit happen again.
I would rather be locked up with Bloods and Crips than a dude who never got pussy. That guy's a serial killer, bro. What the fuck? A dude who's getting sympathy pussy, that's a dangerous dude. You know that homie that
Why are
gets...
you calling it sympathy? It's not sympathy.
She
it's
said it.
literally
Didn't she say
making-
pity? She said pity.
No,
care
he
what
said
you call
pity.
it.
He said he likes to pity fuck. She didn't say that.
I
But here's the thing:
co-signed
it's
it.
about making somebody's day. Like it turns us on to see somebody get happy.
Bro, that's
like,
Ted Bundy's day you made. That's
And
a
he wouldn't
dangerous...
be Ted Bundy anymore.
That's
He'd be
a
Ted
normal.
Happy.
That's a normal guy who doesn't know how to talk to women, or someone maybe who's disabled or
No one has
handicapped who
arachnophobia.
can't normally get
A
women,
spider
and we gave them the
nest has been
confidence
discovered.
after us to go out and try and get a woman.
Check this out. If you guys went up to any dude on the street and said, yo, do you want to come in my crib? Most men married, they'll all say yes. If we have a Ferrari, you pull up the chick, she'll still hesitate. Why? Your biggest
You
fear.
could be a murderer.
Exactly. And that's why women like players, because they go, this guy, he's got women, there's no way he's going to strangle and murder me. You go for that dude who got nothing. It's just some fucking dork. You know that weird kid in the back of the class? You give the weird kid in the back of the class some pussy? That's so dangerous. You want to go to that guy's house? That's so dangerous.
No, those are the guys I like. Those are the guys who look like.
That's a scary... Hey, think of the homie we have who never gets pussy at the bar. That's the guy who betrays us.
You think if
That's
I get
every
pussy,
single time. The guy, our homie that gets no pussy,
Them niggas be killing women.
He's the murderer of the group. He's the most dangerous. He's the
There-
first to snitch.
There are
He just
plenty
hates
of
his
men
life.
out there that haven't gotten pussy that are totally fucking normal, bro. Like, what are you watching?
No,
Not that normal.
Yeah, it's a ticking time bomb. If you don't get some pussy soon, you're gonna
So
crash out.
I'm saving lives by giving that guy pussy. I gave a fan experience for the disabled one time. I fucked this blind guy because he had listened to my voice on No Jumper podcast, and
So proud to be a part of this.
Payday.
and
Enemies have
I felt
entered the
like
dungeon.
After having sex with him, I felt like it really.
The
made his
dungeon
life so
heart
much
is being
happier,
attacked.
in, like a world full of darkness.
Was it awkward
It
experience?
was still dogs.
Yeah,
It was
You
so
didn't
good.
brighten up shit. You fucked the blind guy.
yeah, he was blind.
You didn't
Yeah.
cure that shit.
Yeah,
You're not
he-
Mr. Beast.
But he definitely like.
Was there awkward moments? Like, was he like, where are you?
Oh,
You know, I kind of was like, you know what I was like, look like? It was like,
You asked the blind guy
but
that?
I was like, what do you have an idea? Like, he was like, I know you're like Asian, you know? I was like, yeah.
He's like, I know you're Asian.
You know how they have that walking stick? Was he like fingering you with that before you got
No,
going?
he
and
didn't
shit?
finger me with that. But I did ask him like, are you a titty guy or an ass guy? And he said titties.
what's
and I let him
titties?
like, and
Like, how good would it feel if you couldn't see it? I don't know.
That'd be crazy because you're getting titty fucked, and then she could just pull out the trap card and say, that's actually my ass. You know, she could just
can't
switch
tell
it.
the difference between ass and titty.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm saying he doesn't have the reassurance to know if it's tits.
If I was blind, how would I have any kind of reassurance that they weren't trans?
Like,
Whoa.
I mean, like, there's like my
I mean, they're really good. Like, they can tell what you look like just by touching your face.
Yeah, they're like,
when you're
dick is
blind,
in
your
my
other
pussy.
sentences are heightened.
Oh, like
right?
Daredevil.
no, I don't believe that shit because what image do they form in their head when they start touching your face if they're blind?
The shaves, baby. The shaves.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
No, you could be like a.
All right,
You could,
so if you have acne and he starts bleeding shit off your face,
it's gonna feel like you have acne.
that's braille.
So, like, if I could feel you have high cheekbones, then I'm gonna think you're hot because I know that high cheekbones is a good thing, even though I can't actually see you.
he actually was able to see for a long portion of his life. He was a frat guy. He had
Oh,
gotten
so he's
pussy.
seen a woman.
So
Okay.
he's seen a woman, and then at some point he did lose his vision, unfortunately.
Ow.
Shout out Gabriel, I love you so much. We talk
There are
all the
enemies
time,
in your
through, like,
dungeon.
voice notes and stuff. So we were able to. We've actually cultivated a really amazing friendship. I have a lot of love for that guy, but I feel like after I gave bro pussy, it like really motivated me to keep giving more pussy to bro.
I gave bro pussy.
No, like it made me happy. Like I felt like sometimes people don't see that people like that, have the same needs about them. Like,
Open up a pussy charity.
I admire your
Wouldn't that be
generosity,
crazy?
but I think anal searching is happening for somebody that was born blind.
that wasn't blind enough, bro. Like,
Not blind enough.
You should fuck a retarded person. That'd be
definitely
really
have.
good.
I definitely have.
No, but like someone formally retarded.
Oh, okay. No, I definitely have.
Word.
All right, girls.
It's Adam.
Thank you guys so much for pulling up. I really appreciate you guys taking in the wisdom of Zherka, and hopefully you guys could have impacted him in some way. I know I've been impacted. So
Sure.
thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you guys.
You can impact me.
Soon it would be night. The moon had risen. It was night.
Lead me to the battle.
Payday.
Evil is unstoppable. Take that. What can I do for you?
Both temples are still standing? What the devil have you been doing? You can't solve this diplomatically. Go on, get a move on and tear the stupid thing down.
Ah! Hey! Dark power fills me!
Night would soon be over. Payday. Dawn was breaking. The first Sun Temple was destroyed, bursting into thousands of particles. I mean pieces. Sorry about that.
That'll teach those worms. What will it teach them? Not to... stop asking such stupid questions. Split personality me. We have to take out that second temple. Oh, but the sun is so beautiful, wonderful, and good, and warm, and... Ah, stop it! All that revolting do-gooder drivel leaves a disgusting taste in my mouth. Tanos must die. Tell me what to do.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Just that. Take me to the enemy. Those are a couple of the Ironhides I sent to scout around. They've been captured. We should free them. Then punish them for failing.
Great plan. Although it looks like those guards are full to the eyebrows with caffeine. None of them are going to be sleeping tonight. It's payday. The all-crushing evil simply plowed right through the Ironhide's weedy guards. Thoroughly impressed, they happily joined the evilest of all evil's army.
Simply let themselves be captured. Losers.
Saying something like that now is rather amusing, considering that in the future... but I digress. On we go. Soon, night would descend upon the land. The Sun Temples were destroyed. A wailing and weeping could be heard echoing down the streets of Lakeside, for hard times loomed before the sunbathers. Of course, they had a completely different set of problems, for soon the sun-hating evil's army would be at their gates.
And that's the way it looks. Sun. Even when I was a good dark elf, I hated that thing. Disgusting. I wish I could contradict you, but we dark elves really aren't suited to long stays in the sun. Unless we use a protection factor that would even work for a vampire.
The moon had risen. It was night.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I'm in here with an eclectic mix of characters, I guess you could say. One of them is wearing boots. How do you describe those boots?
These are Red Wing industrial boots when I work in the factory.
How do you land upon that as the ideal footwear for a person who does almost no manual labor?
You don't know what kind of
ever, I would
manual. Listen, I was in carpet cleaning before this. This is hard work.
assume? Most of your time is accounted for, I think, pretty well.
Well, 10 hours a day.
That's what I'm saying. It's
14
like,
other hours a day. What do you do all
if
day?
you were doing manual labor in addition to all the streaming, that would be pretty incredible. And if you managed to keep it a secret, it just seems like it would get for you.
Well, listen, these boots are lifetime guaranteed, so if I have to do manual labor in the future, I'm set.
Would you say that those boots are made for walking?
They're made for hiking. Through the factory.
What if someone told you that they were made for walking and that's just what they'll do? And that one of these days, those boots are going to walk all over you.
I probably assume you're making a reference to a song that I vaguely remember, but not enough to like drive off of, so yeah.
That is the case. But okay, why the new shoes?
I don't know, why not? I thought they were cool, I like them, they're good boots.
But there's got to be
What
somebody who
to
like
do?
influenced you to rock those.
I just decided that last time I was here, Lush was like, I can't believe you came here dressed like that, so now I bought a bunch of crazy that I'm trying out.
Lush wears a lot of crazy.
Good. So I got jeans, I got worker boots, I got...
Yo, this looks like a
Yeah.
Home Depot commercial.
Yeah, it is. I'm going for the lumberjack Home Depot
Mine is the hair,
helper
though.
guy.
The hair really just throws everybody for a loop.
I kind of like it. Like, it's more clickbait.
The hair, yeah.
You get more views now.
I honestly, it's like part of my... Because a lot of people... I did TikTok stuff with her, and a lot of people call me like the blue hair guy.
Wait, what's the belt?
It's just a bell.
Like snake skin?
I don't think it's real snakes. I think it's like $10 from Walmart. But
It's like attempting to look like some sort of animal hide.
that I hunted while in my worker boots.
Yeah, I can tell that those actually haven't really been worked in. too
Well, that's
much.
because I bought them 3 days ago, so...
Right, but did you discover like a menswear blog or something?
No, if I discovered menswear, I think they all say... I'll try that. No, I did, but because I was always interested in it, but like, so I'd be like, okay, cool. 'Cause there's a subreddit called like Snapchat, and I'd go to the subreddit and really buy it, and they're always like, think what fits best for you. And, like, what fits best? It's like, well,
Think you'll ever have
maybe for my next phase.
It's so cool and it makes you think such a specific way, but then also it's not about the goal. I just have feel
What was the last time you wore it?
a website. And then that's
Oh, that hasn't happened yet.
no, still. Almost a year. Hey there.
If you want me to.
Yo, but why is that your attitude on like life in general? You're just
I
like,
don't know.
if they
The trip
invite
to Italy. Why
I am
not? Sure. I don't
going.
know.
If Pearl says come to London and get yelled at by some old Haitian lady, you are there. I should say. But it's just that's the vibe is definitely like, wow, definitely will travel.
I feel like a lot of the success that I have, a lot of it is like I'm just willing to be in places.
Baby!
Like you probably noticed this for you guys. Like, a lot of success is coming from being in the right places. It's scary how lucky. Yeah, and there are times where I'm sure you know it.
They
Where like
found me on Eagle, bro. People, and I was just drunk, alcoholic, and then the dude's like,